Hello Channel NITT viewers, I am DS, your psychologist, and welcome to another episode on Channel NITT. In this episode, I am going to narrate a very serious FI moment that I had just a few days ago. So recently, my workload has increased terribly because my grandmother has been sent to hospital. So as I have explained in the previous episode, my dominant function TE is no longer working as well. So as a result, FI gets triggered. So what happens when an ENTJ have his or her FI triggered? So let's talk about the story now. So on that fateful day, I was taking a bus to work. And usually I do not take this route because I do not like going to the city. But I was checking through all the buses. This was the fastest route for that day. So I took a bus, I dropped off at Dhoby Ghaut. So for viewers who are not Singaporean, this is a very busy part of Singapore. And when I alighted, I was immediately greeted by a 50 to 60-year-old old lady. She asked me if I had $2 or $5 to spare for her. She said, "Can you give me $2 or $5 in Mandarin?" I look at her and I walk away. That was the first instance. I thought she wanted to go home because she did not have enough money and she needed $2 to take a train home. However, as I stood and observed her, she was going around asking for different people for money. The next person that she approached gave her $2. I was very surprised. She continued going around asking different strangers for money. So my original hypothesis that she only wanted some fare to go home was wrong. She's basically a literal slut beggar. Under normal circumstances, I would have just left her alone. However, I need to do a transit and my next bus will come in 10 minutes time. So I stood observing her. She was going around the entire stretch asking strangers for money. And during this about 6 to 7 minutes, she actually managed to get 4 different people give her money. I was very upset and angry. I was thinking of my mum last time. For an hour of work, she only earned $4. This bloody idiot woman, she walked around and just asked for money and she already probably would have gotten $8. So at that rate for that hour, if she's lucky, she could have gotten $60. What the hell? I was so upset. You know, all the people around us, we don't even earn that much sometimes, right? $60 per hour. All these people who gave her money don't know what's wrong with you either. Okay, so here's the catch. After about 6 to 7 minutes, she came back to the bus stop where I was. Apparently, she had forgotten that she had asked me for money before. So she asked me for $2 or $5. That's the modus operandi of this slut. Pardon me, I'm really so angry that I had to just call her names. Well, when she asked me for money, I said something that was really very mean and unbecoming. I think that what I told her was really very juicy. So to preserve this juice, I am going to totally reenact the incident. I was conversing with her in Mandarin, but I will put subtitles so that those people who do not understand Mandarin will know what the actual conversation is about. When she asked me for $2 or $5, I told her this. 可以啊，我给你2块钱，可是我要打你一巴掌。Oh, she looked so shocked. And then I told her, 你想要赚这种钱，就要有受这种耻辱的领悟。I don't know whether it's lucky for me or her, she walked away. Because if she had accepted this, I would really take out $2 and I will give her a slap. I do not know at this point whether this is legitimate, whether this is legal, but I was very angry at that moment. It was like a FI overflowing thing. And I am not an FI user, you know. So at that moment, I felt like I am an ISFP. I am the punisher. I am here to punish you. So before this, I was thinking that FI is generally a function that talks about, oh, my feelings. What I do is what I care about, you know, that kind of thing. But I am having this very curious incident whereby I felt like I need to do moral justice and stand up for something. No wonder people go on protest. They should all be FI users. So under normal circumstances, as an ENTJ, I will just heck care. I mind my own business. You go and get people's money. I don't give you, that's okay. You can do whatever that you want. But on that day, I think I was really worked up, and I attribute this to me being stressed. TE no longer functioning, FI takes over some of the duties. And this is not the only incident. There was this incident whereby my landlord was keeping an aquarium of 3 fishes, one died. So he scooped out one. I think he asked his geomancy master what to do about this. The geomancy master must have told him that you cannot keep even numbers in the aquarium. So he took out one live goldfish. Do you know where this goldfish is? So now the aquarium has only got one goldfish left. I felt so angry at times when I look at it. Do you know how lonely this goldfish is? For the sake of you welcoming your luck, you are doing abuse to that fish. This is a very weird experience because as an ENTJ, I seldom experience this kind of a need for moral uprightness. But luckily, I am taking control of it and I no longer feel anything now. So as I'm narrating this incident, I'm like just remembering what's happening, the emotion is there. But rationally speaking, I am not affected now because TE is taking control back. So fellow ENTJs, have you got such a weird experience before? I really think that I might get into trouble because had the woman not walked away, I would have slapped that woman. And I mean it, I really would have just gave her a tight slap. Okay, luckily everything went well, nobody got into trouble. So I am just narrating this incident for us to learn about the ENTJ possibly going out of control. Okay, at Channel NITT, we produce a lot of MBTI videos and ENTJ videos like this one. So if you have enjoyed our content, do remember to subscribe if you have not subscribed. Okay, and I'll see you in our next episode. Bye bye.